betting favorite here tonight, but there are a lot of people out there that believe this #1 bantamweight contender is the best 135-pound fighter on the planet. And at long last, she gets a chance to prove it.
She has told us constantly, anytime you are within range of her voice, she will tell you, I'm the best, I'm the champ. Get me an opportunity, she gets that opportunity. And she has lived this week as if she believes everything that she said. She has been sure, she has been confident. That is all rooted in her preparation, which to everyone that knows has been tremendous.
And both champion and challenger have a lot of skills, but this particular contender believes this is the best matchup for her in this top 5. We'll see if she can dethrone the crowd. So the top 10 of the UFC Women's Bantamweight division has never been deeper nor more talented than it is right now. And of course, they're all chasing the champion who gets back on the proving ground here in a big spot tonight.
You know, and she knows that she holds the belt in the division that's been around the longest. She replaces champions like Ronda Rousey and Amanda Nunes, Holly Holm, and Miesha Tate. All these great champions that came before her, she carries that as if it's a medal of honor, to represent the history of this division in the best weight, is known as the Savage. And she intends to keep that belt for a long time.
And in terms of muscle mass, body fat, I'm just not sure that she has ever been in the type of physical shape she is in advance of this title defense tonight. Julianna Peña, ready to make a statement here tonight. Our tale of the tape for this women's bantamweight championship fight. To get us started, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Bantamweight Championship of the World. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Kayla Harrison. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC Women's Bantamweight Champion of the World, Julianna, the Venezuelan Vixen Peña.
Herb Dean, our referee for this one.
Ready.
All right, so here's the UFC Bantamweight champion, Julianna Peña, as she gets ready for the first round of this fight. And we used to just call her the meanest woman in the gym. Now we can call her one of the best in the world. She vanquished a man at
Great timing on that double leg.
early connection with the left from the champ. Making all these shots count.
Lands a nasty strike off of her back. Always thinking offense, even if she's in a defensive position.
All right, so not enough action there on the ground. The referee brings the fight back to the feet, and we are back underway. Well, she went to the straight left, unable to connect. Good knee work by her. Oh, stuffs the takedown without issue. Good, solid strike on the ground. And there it is, another strike on the ground, gets through. Continuing to stay busy here on the ground.
Good jab there by the champion. Crowd crowd goes crazy as she reverses the position.
Oh, she's got her back.
Work, 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 work. Nice.
Half guard position for her here, and if you're the bottom fighter, this is truly a case of pick your poison.
Yeah, you gotta pick your poison. And if you're on the bottom, you gotta be trying to find a way to escape that bottom leg. You cannot allow your opponent, you cannot allow her to sit on your leg and just throw big damaging strikes. You've got to make sure you're on an elbow, controlling underhook and getting back to your feet.
Oh, looked like she got that one home. Another nice strike with the ground and pound.
A lot of consistency in her ground and pound strike.
Effective strike there by Peña. Straight punch, that is useful. Nicely done as she closes the distance to attain the single collar tie. Well, I think if I was a fighter, I'd probably be a headhunter, but she is not that, right? She's invested in the body, and she's done some pretty significant damage to her opponent.
Absolutely. You know, you start to go there, and you land something, and you may think,
She's got her back now. Going for that patented rear naked choke now. Oh, that rear naked choke attempt is tight. Oh, that's gotta be it. Hang on a second, what an escape.
I cannot believe she got out of that. She shoved the elbow up, created space, freed her neck, and defended that rear naked choke. Big ground and pound. This is a terrible position.
Constantly a moving target. Huge elbow there. All right, she moved her head again there. She's avoided a lot of these ground strikes thus far. Nicely done.
Oh, nice headlock.
Oh, could be the beginning of the end. That looks tight. Oh, she bails on the sub. All right, 45 seconds now to go in the round. Oh, pretty good job there posturing up and landing with the ground and pound. She has been very efficient in this situation tonight.
Very efficient and very accurate. Hats off to her.
Under 30 seconds. Nice ground strikes landed by her here from top position. All right, she's got her in a crucifix now. Oh, in good position to rip off a Kimura here. Oh, she's got that Kimura locked in tight. Wow, looked like the arm might end the fight. Instead, she gets out.
It was over, and that's so discouraging for the opponent to survive something like that. Hats off to this young lady in her submission defense.
Okay, breathe. All right, listen. You lost that last round. All right? She's taking you down way too easy.
All right, let's take a look back at some of the highlights from that round, DC, and she certainly got the memo that those elbow strikes might be there tonight.
She talked about using her Muay Thai in this fight to really dictate and control, and that's exactly what she did. She did it at a real high level over the course of that round.
Ready.
Round two here. All right, next round is underway. In the previous round, it looked like maybe tap or snap, tap or nap, neither. And we fight on.
I mean, it's amazing that she was able to withstand that attempt. I thought it was over. It seems like we are in the final act of a four-part play because this fight is about done.
Well, pretty good work off of the bottom here by Peña.
Right to side control, yep. Oh, Kimura tag, yep.
Oh, she's got that Kimura locked in tight now. Oh, somehow she gets out.
It was locked in. She somehow survives.
Good work from the top here by Peña. All right, so her submission attempt is denied yet again. She's going to keep going for it, but the defense has held up every step of the way thus far.
She has to keep going for it, because if she wants a chance, she's got to keep trying to throw up submissions. Unfortunately, she is trying to submit one of the best grapplers in the division.
She postures up here. Oh, delivers a big ground and pound shot to the head. All right, so her ground control is outstanding. Half guard is when she's at her most dangerous.
Yeah, she's at her most dangerous when she has a half guard, because she's so brutal with the ground and pound. She likes to go after fighters and really wear on them, force them to make decisions to give their backs so that she can chase her submissions, or they're going to lay on their back and just get beaten up from the top from that beautiful half guard position.
Peña's back to the side control now. Well, I'm not sure her hands, her striking has ever looked better. She continues to land with volume, with pace, with power.
Yeah, with pace and pressure. It's an overwhelming feeling being in there with her when she's fighting at this level. When everything's working, she is as good as anyone in the UFC. Tonight, she is at her peak level.
DC, I know you got my back. She's got her back, and she can do a lot of damage from here.
I've got your back, and I'm your boy, J.A. She's got her back as if she wants to end her night right now. She's got to be very careful.
All right, so she lands another ground and pound strike here. We'll see if she can keep this activity up moving forward.
She's got to put a little more out there, because now she knows that she can land.
Most fighters will tell you offensive wrestling is the hardest, most exhausting thing.
Especially if you're just running the guy over, Jonathan, he just gets up.
Outstanding pressure from top position here by Peña. Two minutes. Peña's in half guard now. Really good job to land these strikes from top position.
She's got to continue to fight from her back, and that's exactly what she's doing.
Oh, Peña's looking to pass out of the half guard and attain side control here, but unable to do so. Man, these ground strikes by her are really starting to take their toll. And there it is again. Her opponent has not had anything resembling an answer for these ground strikes. Peña going to work here from guard and doing a pretty good job, I might add.
And there you go, again, half guard.
Print the shirts, ground and pound.
Another strike gets through from the top position.
Oh, looks like she's working on a triangle here, DC. Her opponent not the tapping type, but she could be submitted here shortly.
Good job by the champ there. Sliding back up.
Oh, beautiful ground strike there, and that one actually opened up a cut on her opponent.
Oh.
Well, she's on bottom, but defensively avoiding a lot of these headshots.
In the half guard.
Peña's back in side control. 10 seconds now to go in the round.
Good job being a threat off your back and not allowing your opponent to get caught.
Stop.
2 rounds in the books. All right, there's the horn indicating the end of the round. So potentially a big factor here, ladies and gentlemen. The cut on the cheek sustained in that round. Certainly better to be below than above the eye, but the cut man's got to get in there and close that thing up. All right, let's take a look back at some of the action from that previous round, DC. Chief among it, the big knockdown courtesy of that punch.
A big knockdown off of that punch. She was flowing, letting everything go, and as she sat down on that strike, that put her opponent down. It looked like the fight was over, but we do go forward.
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
Here we go, third round of this championship fight.
Way to hide that leg kick.
She's got a good left hand. Defense held up there. She blocks that shot. Oh, and there's another combination. She's turning this into a sparring session. Just high volume, and her opponent's got to make some adjustments.
Opponent has to make adjustments, but she has to interrupt those combos. When she gets going into her combination, opponent needs to interrupt that. When she is this free-flowing, it is very difficult to deal with.
Well, hard to win fights in mixed martial arts from the bottom, but nice work here in that position by Peña. Right into side control.
And now she's in mount. Yes, smart adjustment, yep. Nice shots landing from the top position.
Oh, another strike lands from the top. All right, so some adversity for her here. Looks like she has been opened up around that eye.
Anything worth having will not be easy.
All right, setting up for a finish here. Oh, look out, folks. That is tight.
It looks like it's getting going.
Oh, so now she gives up on the submission.
She did, and she did because she saw that she was going to end up in a worse position. Great recognition to give up the submission and maintain her dominant position.
Nice job by her there. The bottom fighter continuing to slip these ground and pound offerings.
You can't take all those unanswered strikes. They don't have to be that damaging.
Yeah.
You just got to move.
Start running those elbows.
3 minutes now to go in this one.
Scramble, scramble.
Nice positional control here. Oh. Big strikes continue to land. Ooh, she's setting up an arm bar now. Ooh, that's tight. I'd be tapping.
It's starting to get really tight in there. Fight IQ on full display. This young lady recognized the sub wasn't there, so she kept the dominant position.
She's trying to pass the guard here. Ooh, gets denied by the bottom.
She got stopped. She got stopped right in her tracks. Great job by the bottom fighter. She's got to be careful here. Nice transition.
Oh, lands with the ground and pound strike.
Dominant position attained by her.
And there it is, another strike gets through on the ground. Peña's cheek looks like it's cut. Yes, it is, starting to bleed a little bit now. Oh, good ground and pound here. Arm triangle attempt here.
Nice arm triangle setup.
Ooh, looks like she's got the arm triangle choke locked in
Lot
tight.
of pressure on this choke, John.
Oh, under the chin here. That'll do it. What a fight. Absolutely remarkable what this fighter was able to accomplish here tonight. Really nice job by her there to execute the submission. Clearly she had an opening and she closed the show pretty effectively there. That is one of the bigger wins of her UFC career. All right, so that's the end of the round. Lot to like in there, DC, particularly when it comes to her offensive wrestling game.
She's evolving, right? She's gotten better. She did not have this skill set before. Now you watch her and she looks like an Olympian. She looks like a girl that can wrestle at the highest levels. She scored so many takedowns in that round. Her wrestling coach must be very proud.
All right, Bruce Buffer has the official decision. Here's Bruce.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean's called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 28 seconds of round number 3, declaring the winner by submission due to an arm triangle choke, and new undisputed UFC Bantamweight Champion of the World, Kayla Harrison!
All right, well, DC, I got to give you credit. You sort of foresaw this result tonight. We have a new UFC Bantamweight champion. Congratulations go out to her and her team.
At some